All right. Shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, call Haloyim La Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Makar Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. And salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Hopping straight into it, we got to put Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai first, above all things, man. And I make this lesson looking at myself because your spiritual life and your daily life has to be balanced amongst them both. You can't find yourself being entangled in the affairs of this world. All right. Now, do we have certain affairs we have to take care of in this world? And I'm not, I don't mean as far as loving the ways of this world, as far as doing what you got to do for your family, get up, work, put food on the table, so on and so forth. It's a balance to that. And when you find yourself out of balance, trust me, the Spirit will let you know. You'll have little spiritual signs here and there, via it comes through a brother, via it comes through an elder. But hey, at the end of the day, it's coming by the Spirit. And trust me, you'll get the hints. All right? So when you find yourself in that situation where you feel like you're a little bit too busy with this, whether it's work, whether it's family, whatever it may be, you gotta check yourself and put yourself back in order. That's why you have to have that scourge of wisdom upon you to guide you, put you back. Okay, listen, I'm getting a little bit too off. Let me focus. Let me get back on track. And it starts with very simple little things, man. All right, you don't want to leave your. It says idleness teaches much wickedness. All right, so you don't want to be idle in this truth. And when you find yourself being idle, more than likely, you're busy with other things of this world instead of being busy with the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, so this is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tearing to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. All right. So not only is that coming to seek Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, getting into this truth, but also, you know what? I'll study tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll read tomorrow. No, get in tune with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Now, sometimes the Spirit will not allow you to get into a lesson, things of that nature, but that all comes with balance. You can't just eat honey. You're gonna fucking vomit. Okay, so it's a balance in that. But if you know you're slipping, you're not in your studies like you need to be. Hey, you gotta discipline yourself. That's the whole reason why we're in this thing. If matter of fact, it says wisdom will walk with us by the crooked paths. Guess what? That's discipline. All right. It says she was gonna try us. All right. So yes, you're gonna have lazy demons, slothful demons that try to affect you, but hey, you're gonna have to cut them and keep it moving, man, and keep your mind constantly on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, "For suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth, and in that security thou should be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance." All right. Because when Drake starts making a little bit of money, they start to forget about the Lord, man. They forget about the Lord in their day of prosperity. All right. And the scripture says you're supposed to worship Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai in your prosperity and in your poverty. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get this. So check this out. 1 Corinthians 4 and 13. Till I come, give attendance, all right, to reading. You have to read. Yeah, it gets hard. So, okay, I'll read my couple of chapters tomorrow. Tomorrow, get here, guess what? Some dumb shit will happen which will cause you not to read the scriptures, and you keep on putting it off and off. It's called procrastination. And guess what? That's the demon we all battle. Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai knows I battle that demon, man. Guess what? You got to cut that demon, continue to do the work, pray, fast, to get it out of her. It says, give attendance to reading. Does not the scripture say, study to show thyself approved? All right. Examine thyself, whether you be in the faith. So you got to get into this thing. All right. Matter of fact, it says, okay, the spirit everywhere now. Hold on, I'm gonna put them in order. Let me finish this. It says to exhortation to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which is given thee by prophecy by the laying on the hands of the presbytery, which is the body or the order of the elders. Because we learn from them through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, and then in turn we go out to prophesy and teach ourselves, to the other men. All right. But how do you know how to do these things if you're not giving yourself wholly unto reading, exhortation, to the doctrine? You got to know how to teach. So you got to learn somewhat, right? It says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. So how do your profiting appear to the all? You got to go out there and do the work. You got to. You got to put the time in. Matter of fact, here we go. Let me get this. Second Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved of Yahweh, a workman, all right, that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So he's getting down, he's diligent, he's rightly dividing the word of truth, going into the Greek, going into the Latin, going into the Hebrew. All right, these are things we must do if we want to guide and feed the flock. So we got to be on our job. And being on our job, we can't be ashamed of it. I know I'm doing the work. But guess what? We can always do more. Go. I'm doing the video, baby. All right? Matter of fact, let's go from that. I'm doing the video. Huh? Jelly, go. I'm doing the video. All right, this is 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. How do you examine yourself whether you be in the faith? You got to test yourself. Damn, am I doing my videos? Am I studying enough? Am I doing those things required of me from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai? Or am I following the orders that the elders have set? So on and so forth. You have to put yourself under that scrutiny, under that microscope. All right? Know ye not yourselves how that Yahweh Shai is in you, except you be reprobates. We have the spirit of Hamashiach. All right? That's the spirit of prophecy, man. We have that. That's why it says neglect it not. So we got to do the work. We can't say, okay, I'm going to do it this day, I'm going to do it that day. You have to put Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai first, man. Because what did he say? He said, a man that loves is his wife, children, whatever it may be. More than me, he is not worthy of me, man. You brothers can look that scripture up for yourself, man. All right? And you can't get caught up in your everyday life, man. You can't. We have a flock to worry about. What if a shepherd just cared about himself? What if it was that way? What if the shepherd just cared about himself? He didn't care if the damn sheep were falling off the cliff, getting attacked by lions, so on and so forth, as long as he was safe. No. Matter of fact, to prove that, I'm going to read you this. This is something I learned yesterday. Let me get this. This is Salakia. What, Jelly? Go. I'm doing the video. Please. Okay, maybe this one is it. Salakia, let me see if I can find it. Maybe it's wrong. I think I'm thinking of the Romans. Well, maybe it was this. Right. Well, I'm just reading. This 1 Corinthians 12 and 21. The eye cannot say to the unto the hand, I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of thee. All right. So we need each other. The shepherd needs the sheep, and the sheep need the shepherd. All right. The head, which is Yahushua, is not going to say to the feet, I don't need you. All right. Because in totality, we make up the whole body of Hamashiach. Okay. And I say that to say, hey, what if we had a shepherd that didn't care about the sheep? A shepherd has to go out there and work and care for the flock, the same as we must do for the brothers that's under us, but for the whole brotherhood. All right, because the body edifies itself. So that's why. Okay, I guess it's not coming up. Salaka. Yep. He says, Ephesians 4:16, from whom the whole body fitly joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplieth according to the effectual working in the measure of every part, making the increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love. All right? So this is all for the body, man. All right? So we can't be pushing the Lord off day to day, because we have members to feed. We have members to feed, man. Simply put. All right? So with that, I'm going to say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Makar Kadash. Double honors to thee, all the apostles of great millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abad Ball.